Good morning, everybody. Part 2.
I'm Sue.
I'm Bob.
We don't know who we are.
And we don't know where we are, except we do know that our truck is in the shop for getting repairs on the transmission.
Yeah.
And come to find out that the transmission did have a problem.
Oh yeah. It's got several.
So front pump and gears and
The bands and seals, and luckily they don't have to replace the case to the transmission. Otherwise,
we do get to keep the case.
yeah.
But we now have to pay for a rebuilt transmission.
Yeah, they're going to overhaul it, and
So the biggest thing here is that if it's been a while since you've had any car repair done that is considered major, hold on to your seats, folks, because rebuilding a transmission is how much?
$9,000. The last one that we rebuilt was in another truck, a 2002 truck, and I think we rebuilt it around 2005 or 6, and it was $2,700 then. I thought
Yeah.
that was a lot of money, but
Well,
yeah, $9,000.
that was a lot of money.
But most of this it has to, or at least half of it's got to be labor. 'Cause
Gotta be
it's very
labor.
labor intensive. So
But I have to say, Sandy Sansing in Foley, Alabama is tops.
yeah, they are. And Janet, our service advisor, has kept us informed so far every step of the way, and we have to go to Mobile for Sue's appointments Monday. So
Yeah.
and they're going to send an Uber for us
To bring us to the shop,
to bring us to the shop where we'll pick up a
a
loaner,
loaner car, which is almost not heard of these days.
No, it's not.
So
So
they're going to give us a loaner car to make that trip to Mobile and get
Yeah.
stuff taken care of there.
yeah,
And then we're back.
yeah.
So, gosh, if you're not prepared in some way for expenses for your rig, your truck,
Yeah.
tow vehicles, or your motorhome,
That's right.
our suggestion is try and be prepared. Try and have an unencumbered credit card that you could use.
Yeah.
Or if you have the cash or savings,
Yeah.
have the ability to get to that.
Yeah.
And, it can be devastating.
Oh, it can. I don't know what it would be like if we didn't have a couple resources, that we could use. But yeah, if you're gonna go full time, or well, even if you're living your life in a regular house and everything,
Yeah.
have some backup and stay out of debt.
Stay out of debt if you can. Yeah, that's one of those lessons we wish we would have learned early on in our life.
Yeah, that's right.
It took us a long time to learn that lesson, and then when we finally did, we're never giving up on that dream.
No, we're not.
So living as close to debt-free as possible, of course, not after the truck's fixed.
That's right.
But we're already talking about the plans of what we're going to do
Yeah.
to mitigate the pain of that, and how we can get some money in the bank and do some stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, well,
so like all good things, this too
anyways.
will end.
They say possibly Thursday of next week, so about a week.
Yeah.
About 7 days.
So the time frame's pretty
So,
good.
it's pretty good,
They're
yeah.
not going to drag it out for long, and
No, and and Chrysler gives a
ooh,
2-year unlimited mileage warranty on the transmission rebuild. So that's something to put in our pocket for sure.
yes, because you never know. There's plenty more hills in Missouri to climb.
That's right. And that truck we bought used in, I think 2016 or so.
Or 17.
17. It already had 61,000 miles of tow and a fifth wheel. So, these transmissions, they really get used.
Yeah.
And we noticed when we bought this trailer that when we took off from a red light, it had a slight vibration. And after a while, that stopped. But I think maybe the transmission, maybe it was starting to feel its age back then, a couple years ago. So
Yeah. So now we know.
now we
And
know.
now you know. and we're playing the waiting game, getting
Yeah.
her fixed.
We
But
are.
thank you, everybody, and can't wait to be driving our pretty little baby home.
Oh, I know, huh?
And we are going to talk to you later.
So, as a side
Nope.
note, I left all my sunglasses
Oh.
in the truck.
And our
and-
water cups.
And our water cups. And I said, well, I guess I left every pair that I own in the truck. And she said, well, where's the keys to the truck? I'll go out and get it. I said, you gotta walk to Foley? And she
How
says, "Oh, my-"
quickly we forget. Like, I totally forgot that the
We're so
truck
used
wasn't in
to-
the driveway.
We're so used to having cars around.
So anyway, y'all have a good day.
Yeah.
We're going to go for a walk
We'll
because
keep you
it's
posted.
77 degrees today.
That's right. It's a beautiful day. It's just gorgeous here.
So all you folks that are freezing, sorry. Love you. Bye. Bye, Foxy. Bye, Daisy.